Hey everyone, this is Elan with the Wailers, and I'm plugging in with the one and only Kyle from Tenacious D. And we are here at the Rockberry Festival. We just came off stage. Great set. I think we gave him a nice little uppercut. But I'm going to ask my man over here a few questions because I just got hip to a whole Tenacious D. I had to watch the movie about 7 or 10 times in a row on our bus with my kid. This is his idol right here.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that people enjoy it. You know,
turn the whole Wailers onto it. I'm telling you, none of us had known anything about it except I think the road manager and our roadie.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the band had no idea about Tenacious D.
Well, having just jammed with Family Man, I'd be surprised if he was aware of any modern technology. How long have you been singing with him?
I've been singing on and off for about 12 years. It was the
12 years.
First band I ever got to sing with.
You gotta tell me.
19 years old.
You gotta tell me how you got that gig.
Never had a sound check, never had a rehearsal. Got up in front of 6,000 people. My first show just off the memory of the records as a kid.
How is that possible?
I met in LA, Elan, the lead guitarist of the Wailers. I met him at a club at the Opium Den.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I met him, and my friend said, "You see that guy? That's the lead guitarist, the original lead guitarist for Bob Marley." And that Bob Marley was a huge inspiration to me, an influence on me and my music. I went to all the labels; they were all interested because I was a white kid sounding like a black guy, and they thought I was going to be more like No Doubt or 311 or Sublime at the time because I'm from LA. And the next thing you know, Al's like, "You got to come on tour with us," because Junior had left the band, who took over for Bob. He was the other guitarist, and he left, and they needed a singer, and they heard my music, and then we got to incorporate my music into the set.
Dude, that's insane.
It's insane. It's like kind of like that movie Rockstar, but I didn't try out. I wasn't in a cover band.
You sort of skipped the audition process.
There's no audition. There was no cover band, and I'd never been on a stage before. I wasn't afraid of people. I was more afraid that the people would see that if I forgot any lyrics, they would kill me because it's like Bob Marley, you know, holy sacred music. Everybody knows every word for word, like they saw in the audience
today.
You
did it, and it went well.
It went well, and I'm back here. You know, I went on my own after 3.5 years with them in the beginning. I had to graduate. It was like my college years. I didn't go to college. I had the best professors.
Yeah.
I had Family Man, Wire, Tyrone, Al. All these guys have been in the business forever. We met Carlos Santana and David Crosby. We played shows with them. They mentored me and told me what to do. Don't stay away from those people. Don't do this. Don't sign that. I've been very fortunate in this business.
I was just curious what David Crosby said to stay away from.
You know what he said to me? Right when I didn't know who he was.
No, really?
I walked off. It was my second show ever in Marysville, California, and I walked off the stage and he was crying. A guy came up and he was kind of big, whatever, and I didn't. I know Crosby, Stills, and Nash. But I didn't know David Crosby. So when my friend told me later, I was like, no way. He came up to me, he shook my hand, he was crying. He goes, "Keep up the good." He said, "I want you to know I haven't heard." And this kind of sounds egotistical, but I'm just gonna tell you what he said. He goes, "I closed my eyes and I thought, you know, Bob was here, and I haven't heard that vibe and that feeling since him around." And I was like, "Wow." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks." I didn't know who the guy is. There's some old drugs out here. But I didn't know. And then I left my friends like, "Do you know who that was? That was David Crosby from Crosby, Stills, and Nash." I'm like, "No way."
Dude, thanks for stopping by.
Yo, thank you. It was
cool.
a good interview, man.